Yo, what's up, you guys? So I have a lot of handhelds, and it's hard for them even to all fit on the table. A lot of people online are always asking which handheld is the best one, and today I think we're gonna get a little bit closer to the answer. So I have an assortment of handhelds, and I'm gonna talk about which ones I think are some of the best, and I'm gonna just play some of the best games for handhelds on each one of these devices that I believe is the best available right now. So this is the best 5 handhelds playing some of the best games that I think you can run on handhelds today. So let's not waste any time, let's get into it. Now just keep in mind, this is no particular order, so whichever one goes first, second, third, that's not really what I think is the best in that order. So no particular order, keep that in mind as we go through these handhelds. But I'm gonna just play some games and let you know why I think these are some of the best 5 of the best handhelds available today. Let's get into it. All right, so first up in the list of the 5 best handhelds is none other than the ROG Ally. Now, ROG Ally has gotten some hate over the course of its lifespan so far, but it's also gotten a lot of love too. I think that the ROG Ally was like the first mainstream Windows handheld to go up against the Steam Deck. Now, of course, we had handhelds long before the ROG Ally and also long before the Steam Deck, but I think the ROG Ally was the first mainstream Windows handheld, and it definitely came with some great features. Now, I know what you're saying. I'm gonna beat you to it in the comments. I know you're gonna say, "What about the ROG Ally X? That's obviously better." Well, that's not out yet. At the time of making this video, the ROG Ally X is not out. So I think the Ally definitely earns a spot on the list of the best handhelds on the market right now. No, like I said, I wouldn't say it's the absolute best. So take in mind, even though it's first in the video, I wouldn't say it's the absolute best. Like I said, there's no particular order. So don't take the order to mean anything. But I do think that the ROG Ally is definitely one of the best handhelds available right now. A nice screen, 1080p, 120 hertz VRR, great performance with the Z1 Extreme. I think it has everything that you would possibly need in a device for this form factor. Now, the SD card reader debacle is a whole another story, and then the Asus customer service, if you heard that story, is a whole another debacle. But I think just the device in and of itself is a great package if you want, something of this size and, with this performance. Now, the game I'm playing, as you can see, is Forza Horizon 5. I think this is one of the best games to play on a handheld in the racing genre. I think Forza Horizon 5 is definitely one of the best racing games with a wide variety of cars, vehicles, an expensive map. You can play online and even make your own customized tracks and play the tracks made by others. So I think Forza Horizon 5 is definitely one of the best games you can play on a handheld, and it has pretty good performance for a game of such scale. So yeah, this is just the first on the list. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the best overall, but it's definitely one of the top 5 or the best 5 handhelds that you can get right now. So anyway, let's not waste any time. Let's get to the next device. Like I said, they're not in any particular order, so please do not take it to mean that this is the first best, second best, and so forth. So yeah, anyway, let's get on to the next device. Okay, so the next device on the list of the best handhelds available right now, it had to be here. This may be my favorite small device. This is none other than the GPD Win Mini. This is the 2024 edition, and the reason I have to mention that is because following up the ROG Ally, we have pretty much the same screen on the GPD Win Mini. So we have that 1080p 120 hertz VRR display, and it is a very compact device. Now, this is of course the clamshell style device, so you see the screen can actually close and you have a much more compact package. I'll just show you that here. This is the 2023 GPD Win Mini. Look how compact this device can actually be. So you can put this in your pocket in your bag in a small, place. This is actually a very small device, and I think this is the best um, small 7-inch handheld that you can get right now. It does make some compromises, of course, with the controls being a little small because they are recessed into the body, but it feels great and the performance is amazing. And I think it's just the best small portable 7-inch handheld that you can get on the market right now. Now, as far as the game goes, I think Spider-Man is one of the best games you can play on a handheld right now. And the reason I'm playing Spider-Man on the GPD Win Mini is because the Win Mini controls are inspired by like the PS Vita. If you look closely, it even has like the PlayStation X, circle, triangle, square in the buttons there. So it is very Vita inspired. So that's why I'm playing the PlayStation game or Sony game on the handheld inspired by the PlayStation Vita. So yeah, that's just a little Easter egg there. But yeah, amazing game here, amazing performance on all of the modern handhelds, and it's just a great experience. So yeah, GPD Win Mini, one of the best handhelds available right now, and Spider-Man is one of the best games you can play on a handheld right now. So yeah, a few more devices to go. Let's get into the next best handheld in this 5 best handhelds available right now. Let's get to it. All right, so continuing this list of the 5 best handhelds, we have the Steam Deck OLED. You knew this had to be on the list. No list of the 5 best handhelds could be complete without the Steam Deck OLED, in my opinion. One of the best PC handhelds as far as user experience, the overall quality of the device. I think it's hard to beat the Steam Deck, and that is partially due to just the great user experience of SteamOS. Now, the Steam Deck obviously isn't the most powerful handheld, but that's why I'm showcasing a game like Hades 2 on the Steam Deck. I think Hades 2 and games like this are great for the Steam Deck. Indie games with great graphics, great colors, and great gameplay. I think that's really where the Steam Deck shines, and it's hard to beat this OLED display with 90 hertz. Even has HDR. It's hard to really beat this display and this overall experience on the Steam Deck OLED. So yeah, I think the Steam Deck definitely has a place on any top 5 list or the best 5 handhelds list, simply because the Steam Deck really kicked off this handheld renaissance that we're experiencing right now. I think the Steam Deck OLED really put handheld PCs into the minds of the masses, and allowed for the competition to really take off. The Steam Deck showed that people are still interested in this handheld form factor, especially for PC gaming. So yeah, Steam Deck had to be in the list, especially with this nice, beautiful OLED display. And I think Hades 2 is one of those games where if you have a handheld, you definitely have to try it out, because the gameplay, the graphics, just the fluidity, it's a very fun game. I think that's why it's one of the best, especially on the Steam Deck OLED. So anyway, on to the next handheld. Okay, so next on the list of the 5 best handhelds is probably my personal favorite, and that is the Neo Kun. Nice big device here. I know for some people it's a little too big, but for me, I do enjoy the size, the ergonomics, the grip, the buttons, just the quality of the controls. I think the overall device feels amazing. Performance is great, and it's one of my favorite devices. And I definitely think it is one of the 5 best devices available right now. And I'm playing none other than Elden Ring. It was Game of the Year when it came out, and I'm not sure I'm ready to beat this guy. But anyway, it was Game of the Year when it came out. One of the best games you could play on a handheld right now. It is locked to 60 hertz, so I think it's fitting to play on the Kun, which is only 60 hertz, as a lot of people like to say. But yeah, Elden Ring is definitely an amazing device. I mean, an amazing game on an amazing handheld here. And I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, I thought he died. I was like, did I kill him just by looking at him? Anyway, I'm gonna try to beat this guy. But yeah, the Anio Kun is one of the best devices. Elden Ring is definitely one of the best handhelds. I'm having trouble here. But anyway, let's get on to the last device on the best handheld list, and hopefully I can survive to see another day. Okay, so last but not least is the Lenovo Legion Go. Now, a lot of people, whenever you ask what's the best device in like any of the groups or forums for handhelds, a lot of people always say the Lenovo Legion Go, and they have a great argument. So, this is an 8.8-inch display. It is the largest of all the mainstream handhelds. It has 144 hertz, 1600p, and as you can see now, I'm using one of the major selling features of this device here, and that is the FPS mode. So not only is it a handheld, you can set it up on a table like I have it now and put it in FPS mode, and that gives you an amazing experience for shooting games. Now, I'm not the best, as you can see now. I don't use this feature very often, but for those who use it, they really swear by this feature, and I think it does take the Legion Go to a next level as far as versatility. Being able to remove those controllers, you can set up the display, across the table or connected to like a larger monitor, and you have that great FPS mode setup. I think it is amazing. Now, the game I'm playing here is the game called RoboQuest. I think it is perfect for handhelds because the art style is more cartoony. It doesn't require too much performance to get a nice smooth gameplay in this game, but it is a very fast-paced game. It is very fluid, very fun in the gameplay, and it's like a roguelite. So every time you die, you come back and there's a different like level setup, different enemies, and you upgrade your weapons as you go along, and it is a great game here to play on handhelds. Okay, so for anyone wondering, I do have the Legion Go on top of this little tube here, so I'm not just resting it on the table. I know there's gonna be someone in the comments saying, "Why are you blocking the fans by laying it flat on the table?" I do have this little tube just so it's elevated off of the table, and it's has room to breathe. So yeah, don't panic in the comments. Okay, so the first honorable mention is one of my favorite handhelds of all time to this day. That is the AOK Zoe A1 Pro. Check out this amazing, big, beefy grip it has. It is very nice and comfortable. It has an 8-inch display, 1200p. I think this is the perfect size for a handheld. 8 inches, 1200p, great ergonomics, has great performance. To this day, it is still one of my favorite handhelds. Playing one of my favorite games, Returnal. Now, this game is not the best performance on these handhelds, but when it plays well, it has very fun, fast-paced gameplay, and it is a great experience on this handheld here. So, but as the name suggests, you die and you return. It's like a roguelite third-person shooter. So let's get to the next honorable mention. Okay, so the next honorable mention here is the One X Fly. Great device here, 7 inches, 1080p, 120 hertz. It is a very great device. Playing Cyberpunk, one of the best games you could play on a handheld right now. Great performance, I think. It's a great experience. Let's get to the next one. So the next honorable mention is none other than the GPD Win 4. Those who like this device really swear by it. Probably one of the best small handhelds that are lower than 7 inches. That's going to be this device here, the Win 4. Great performance, playing none other than Dead Cells, probably one of the best indie games of all time. So yeah, let's get into the rest of the video here and get you guys out of here. So yeah, that was 5 of the best handhelds available now, playing what I believe to be 5 of the best games that you can play on a handheld right now. And yeah, anyway, leave a comment down below of what you think is the best handheld, and like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you let me know in the comments which you think is the best, because we're gonna talk about that in the comments down below, and I want to make sure I get everyone's opinion. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.